Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, October 2nd, excuse me, 2024. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, which means it's time once again for the Mindful Moment. I'm Dr. Jonathan Zenz, the Senior Minister here at Unity of Tucson, which is an inclusive and loving spiritual center right here in Tucson, Arizona, where we gather together as a spiritual community to explore the principles of New Thought in order that we may master spiritual understanding, find personal purpose, and develop a spiritual path. This Mindful Moment is part of my spiritual path. It is a part of my spiritual practice that I engage in each Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. in this forum. I do more than this as spiritual practice, in case you were wondering. But part of what I always say is that consistency in spiritual practice has been one of those things that has enhanced the quality of my life. And this is one of the ways in which I remain consistent in my practice. Yeah. So whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. I'm just kind of reaching over for books. Reach out and say hello. Put a comment into the comment field there and say hi. I do want to, of course, let you know this reminder, which I offer every time I see you. It is to say, you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. And I'm so grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence. Jeannie, grateful to see you this glorious day. So I was reaching for a book. got a lot of phlegm on my vocal cords today. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but you know what? It's what I'm experiencing. It's who I am right now. Yeah, I was reaching for a book because my thought is I'm going to just do something random. So I grabbed Science of Mind, and I'm just going to a random page. Let's see. I'm going to go to this page, page 49. And you know what's on this page? I feel like I'm going to change the page. But what is on this page is actually a quote that I have committed to memory that I use all the time. The quote is, "Hope is good. It is better than despair, but it is a subtle illusion and an unconscious compromise and has no part in an effective mental treatment." You've, I'm sure, heard me say that before. So I'm not going to talk about that. You can find another mindful moment where I discuss that. Let's see. All right. I'm going to go to page 137. On page 132 in the second paragraph of Science of Mind, it says, "The modern commercial world accepts the slogan," accepts, A-C-C-E-P-T-S, not E-X. The modern commercial world accepts the slogan, he can, who thinks he can. Throughout the ages, many persons have realized that causation is from within. True, the thousands of unhappy beings would indicate that a comparatively small number have used this knowledge for their benefit. Yet the day for incredulous skepticism or shallow criticism of the power of thought has passed. I love that. The day, I'm just going to read that again. The day for incredulous skepticism or shallow criticism of the power of thought has passed. How do you feel about that? Has it passed? Unless we discredit all human testimony, we are forced to the conclusion that the bodily healing of all manner of sickness by mental and spiritual means is a fact. So that's where we begin. You know, the development of New Thought was really rooted in initially the notion that mind could heal the physical body. And I hold firm that their mind is a healing thing. And we've talked a lot over the years about how that unfolds. And, you know, part of it is maybe we stop getting lost in the how and remember that we don't need to worry about the how, that the infinite divine power and presence takes care of the how, and that the how will reveal itself when we are in alignment with our highest good, the good of the divine. That actually brings me a great deal of comfort and relaxation, because I know that I'm always provided for from that point of view. Now, part of what has unfolded over time as well is the notion of healing has expanded beyond physical manifestation or physical demonstration of healing of the body. That as we heal the mind, what is also healed, we can heal relationships, we can heal our experience of wealth and abundance. You know, we can move our minds beyond the consciousness of lack and welcome the healing of that lack consciousness as an abundance consciousness. We can heal our sense of separation. We can heal all kinds of things. It's not just about physically setting a bone through the use of mind only. I think also it is important that we acknowledge the fact that healing is made part of the experience as well when we engage with healers in our sphere of influence, and those healers sometimes look unexpected. What I mean by that is, you know, there is a history in New Thought where the construct of medicine is shunned a little bit. And I don't personally hold to that notion that we should be shunning the construct of medicine. As Galileo said, you know, I refuse to believe that a God who has endowed us with intellect and wisdom has invited us to not utilize them. That's a terrible paraphrase of that quote. We should not forego the use of intellect and wisdom and insight and learning, and knowing that that's all part of God too. You know, if we believe that the medicine is separate from God, then we believe in separation, and therein lies the challenge. So know what's right for you. That's really the ultimate thing to do, is to know what's right for you. I usually find if I am in need, which is rare anymore, but if I do find I am in need, that what I tend to do is I look for the balance. I balance the mind with the experience, and I let my mind be focused on healing and trust that the experience that flows forth is drawn to me. It is reflected in me somehow for the purposes of magnificent unfoldment of healing. And so there we are. There we are. So yeah, how did he start this today? The modern commercial world accepts the slogan, "He can who thinks he can." He can who thinks he can. You can, provided you think you can. Think about that. And that's what we're going to take into our practice of prayer. If it's safe and comfortable for you, I invite you to close your eyes if you'd like to. Choose to close my eyes. When I practice prayers, it is an invitation for me to turn the attention to the inner life. And the inner life is the point of cause. And everything that flows forth from the inner life is the effect. And so I begin with activating mind action. I let the mind be focused and aware on the one power, the one presence, the one notion of allness. I let the mind be focused on this. God is all there is. There is nothing separate from this infinite power of creation. And all creation is flowing forth easily, effortlessly, as that which is created. And there is no separation between spirit and matter, except in the degree of energetic vibration. It's all one and the same. And so we are that which is. Each and every one of us is the power, the presence, the light, the life, the consciousness of the divine flowing forth. We are creators, each and every one of us. Each of us is utilizing the creative power of the infinite in our own unique way. And while we may perceive it as our own, it is something we all share universally. And so I know that we are empowered into the free flow of love, the free flow of light, the free flow of life, And every aspect of expression follows suit, rooted in this. For as we think we can, we can. For we are empowered through that consciousness. And so all is well, all is in alignment, all is flowing forth from a magnificent, infinite blueprint of life that says, yes, yes, all is well, all is healed, all is. And with gratitude and appreciation overflowing from within, I simply, gently allow. I feel this gratitude. I feel the overflow, and I know that that which I appreciate grows in my experience. And so I know that this love is expanding and expansive. I sense it, I feel it, I know it, I trust it, and I let it be. In its pure, perfect unfoldment, I simply allow. And I affirm it by saying, and so it is. Amen. Oh, well, it's another glorious day, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to connect with you. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow at 9 o'clock right here on these streaming channels, where we can engage in continued consistent practice. Don't forget Friday at 9:30. I'll be on with Reverend Steph St. Amand, 9:30 Pacific time, 11:30 Central. I'm on with Reverend Steph St. Amand for The Rant, Radically Affirmative New Thought. There are lots of ways to connect, and I'm so grateful that we can connect in this manner. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Peace and blessings. Make your day magnificent. And know you are magnificent, not because of what you do, but it's just because of who you are. Let your who and what and let your beingness become your doingness. That's a good message today. All right. Bye, everybody.